Hi, this is Dr. Len Schwartz, and I want to thank you for watching my case study. Now, if you want to at least double your practice and income while working 25 to 50% less, pay very close attention to what I'm about to present to you.
And I'm also going to make you an offer at the end. And the offer is going to be to have a conversation to see if you may be able to flip a switch and start scheduling appointments with your ideal prospects every week. And the most important part of this conversation is how the prospects and the new clients that you're looking to acquire will be reaching out to you to ask you to have a conversation, and then ask you to meet face to face, and then ask you to show them a plan, and then ask you if you would be willing to accept them as your new client. And we can talk about how all of that will work on our call. But before we get to that, let me just share a little bit about why you should listen to me. I had the good fortune of partnering with Tony Robbins back in 2006. At the time, we were both also partners with the late Fortune 500 strategist Chet Holmes. And what Tony and Chet taught me is the power of exponential growth. And again, we're going to talk about how to put those marketing efforts in place that'll help you generate that exact experience. Since 1999, I've owned 5 different marketing companies, with each marketing company providing a different practice building solution. I've worked and or partnered with some of the greats. You see Tony there, the late Chet Holmes, Mark Victor Hansen of Chicken Soup for the Soul, the late Jay Levinson, father of guerrilla marketing, Les Brown, billionaire Bill Bartman, E-Myth's Michael Gerber, and there's just not enough room on the page to fit them all in. I've also worked with or for and or partnered with dozens of Fortune 500 companies, all of which I'm certain you recognize on the page. I have one of the biggest LinkedIn groups in the world. In fact, I'm in the top 1% of all groups on LinkedIn, with over 84,000 subscribers to the group and growing every week. I also have over 500 endorsements. I actually think I'm over 1,000 endorsements now on LinkedIn, and I typically post at least one testimonial from one of my clients every week on my profile. I believe in going the extra mile for my clients. I'm certain you do as well, because like you, I know my reputation depends on it. I've written and or published 15 different ebooks, including my own book, and I've created over 200 business building marketing videos. And since '99, I have taught well over 100,000 people how to put their business growth on autopilot. And I believe that you will not find another marketer in your profession like me. In fact, I believe I'm the only former practicing doc, Fortune 500 trained marketing strategist and coach that has been serving your profession since 1999. And the systems I talk about and the case study that you're about to learn all include leveraged systems that give you at least 25 to 50% more time and freedom to be able to double or triple your income in your business, but also spend all that quality time with your significant other, your spouse, your kids, your family, your friends, on the golf course, whatever makes sense for you, because the systems do 90% of the work for you. Your 10% is showing up, talking to prospects, meeting with prospects, and onboarding prospects.
Now, I want to share some of the reasons why you are likely watching this case study. You want to make at least 2 to 5 times as much money as you're making now. You want more time and freedom to do what you want, when you want, where you want, whenever you want. You want to secure your retirement income. You want to work because you want to, not because you have to. You want to help more people, and you also want to earn 2 to 5 times as much money. And you're tired and frustrated at being stuck at your current level of success, of growth, your income, or a combination of all 3. If that is true, any of those are true for you, you might be experiencing some of the following symptoms. You feel like you're spinning your wheels when it comes to your marketing. You feel like you're stuck at your current level of success and don't know how to get to the next level. You feel frustrated because you know you need to do more, but you're not sure where to start. So before we get to an exercise that's going to shift everything for you, I want to ask you, are you continuing to do the following things right now? Are you still implementing marketing strategies that generate less than your desired results? Are you still implementing marketing efforts that generate clients you don't want? Do you struggle, procrastinate with which marketing efforts you should implement? Are you still trying to figure it all out alone by yourself? If this sounds like you are probably only operating at about 10% of your potential. So that's both the good news and the bad news.
So let's dive into the 100K per month case study. I want to go through some numbers with you. And if you want to get the most out of this short video and you truly want to set up a machine that generates at least 100K or more per month, I'm going to ask you to dive in and go through this exercise with me. Let's get started. I want to ask you, what is your income goal for next month? And what is your current income? And understand that the difference between your income goal and your current income is what I like to refer to as your income gap. Identifying what that number is going to be crucial as you go through this exercise with me. The next question, how many new clients do you want every month? And of course, these can be your ideal, perfect new clients. And I think you know what I'm going to ask you next. How many new clients are you getting now? And when you take the difference, what you're looking at is your new client gap. Now, I just did this exercise with my client, Phil, and his goal was to make 100K per month. Now, this exercise was a real eye-opener for him because we were able to drill down on this process and identify exactly what we needed to do to help him reach his goals. And the best part, it was an easy, simplified process, and I'm going to share it with you right now. So I asked Phil, what is your income goal for next month? He said 100K. I asked him, what is your current monthly income now? He said 25K. I asked him, why do you not have your desired income now? He said, I'm not generating enough leads. I'm not talking to enough people every week. I'm not generating enough quality appointments, and I'm not acquiring enough new clients. I want to know, does that sound somewhat familiar? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but let's keep going. Now, Phil earns between 5K and 100K from all of his ideal clients. So whether it's assets under management, insurance, 401k rollovers, or premium finance, or all of the other different financial services he provides, it's between 5K and 100K. But we went with earning 5K on his front end. Now, when we look at earnings from Phil's second offer, the second offer can be additional business or upsells. It could be the long-term value of a client. So for example, if Phil earns 5K per year off of an ideal client, he says he'll typically keep a client for at least 10 years. So the front end he earns 5K. The back end or the second offer will really be an additional 45K, because 10 times 5 is 50K. We've already taken off that front offer, which is the 5K. So for the next 10 years, he'll earn an additional 45K from that one client. But I went with less than half of that at 20K. So what we did in order to figure out his average client value, and of course, as you can tell, we're being very conservative here with Phil's numbers. He's got 5K on the front end, and he's got an additional 20K on the back end, the long-term value or upsells, whatever, which means that his average customer value is 25K. Phil currently closes 2 out of 4 new prospects, so 50%. So I took 100K, which is his desired monthly income, and I divided that by 25K, which is his average client value. And that told us that he needs 4 new clients a month in order to generate his 100K per month. Now, what that also told us, because he currently closes 50%, he'll be closing at least 80 to 90% soon enough. But right now, our goal is to get him 8 appointments per month with quality prospects that are looking to learn more about how he can help them right now, which means all we need to do is help him get in front of 2 quality prospects every week. That's it. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but my job, now that I know who Phil's ideal clients are, is to help him put systems in place, both done with you and done for you, that generate the ideal prospects and new clients that he wants every week/month, so that hitting this 100K per month is something that happens January through December, regardless of the month, the season, the weather, the economy. It just doesn't matter because the systems are in place. And if we get a chance to talk on the phone, I'm going to walk you right through those systems based on who your ideal clients are. Now, before we wrap up this video, I just want to share a couple of other case studies with you. Here's a client, John. I reached out to him and congratulated him on another great week of having 8 of his ideal prospects reach out to him. His response was 16 plus appointments, good week. And I think you would agree, that's a pretty good week for any advisor. Here's Gene. Gene generated 100K, or just about 100K in his first 3 months of working with me, and it all came down to the systems working for him. Larry here generated 10 million in business in his first 6 months of working with me. Here's an interview I did with another client, John, and John generated 19 million in new business in less than 30 days. Again, all because he had the systems in place to generate the ideal prospects and new clients that he's looking for. So all he had to do was show up, talk to people, meet with people, present a plan, and go ahead and sign them up. I've got 2 case studies here. Robert on the left brought in 4 million also in his first 3 months of working with me. And you'll see Matt on the right. It was just me congratulating him, noticing that he had 9 prospects reach out to him the week before, and he responded with, he has 3 of the 9 calls set up for that following day. Again, not bad. Mike and Alan, Mike on the left, said he had 2 great meetings this week and was looking to bring in 20 million and 1 million of premium, and reminded me not to forget about that premium. So those are pretty good meetings. And on the right hand side, we had Alan. I congratulated him by having a good week of 4 scheduled appointments, and he said definitely was a good week.
So I have to ask you, what actions have you been unwilling to take to get the desired results you want in your business? And what is it costing you by not taking the right action? You see, every decision you make, whether it be to take action or not take action, costs you something. So often, fear gets in the way of an investment in yourself, in your health, in your business, in a relationship, etc. So how much longer do you want to do this? Again, it's costing you at least $20,000 to $40,000 every month to not know what I know by not having an automated marketing system in place. And at the high end there, that's at least $480,000 a year, which is still a lot of money. So the big question, do you want to keep doing what you're doing and stay exactly where you are? Or are you willing to do whatever it takes to take your business and income to the next level? If you're willing to do whatever it takes, do you want some help? Do you want to fix your $20,000 to $40,000 per month problem? Do you want to put systems in place that will fix your lead generation problem? If the answer to those questions is yes, click the button below. That'll take you to a short business growth strategy session application. And when we get on the phone, I will tell you exactly what you need to do in order to fix your $20,000 to $40,000 per month problem and automate a 7-figure per year business on total autopilot. I look forward to speaking with you soon.